Hello everyone, this is Shubham and here we are IMS Get.Set.Law. Now we are going to have a YouTube series on the regular basis. Weekly we are going to have one passage, right, that is of current affairs and strictly associated with the exam of CLAT. Yes. And in this series, in this particular passage, we are going to discuss the detail of the passage. Then we are going to have 5 questions out of that passage, or the questions which are relevant to that passage. And after that, we will discuss some other facts as well that is going to be associated with that particular topic, so that it's not just it is not just restricting you with the 5 question only, but any objective point which can be a very good objective question will be discussed. Right. So let's start with the passage what we are having. Right. So the passage is about Uttarakhand government, which has formed an expert committee headed by the retired Supreme Court judges for the implementation of Uniform Civil Code. Yes, UCC. I guess from last 3-4 years, one of the most top topics में से एक रहा है ना. It's like जैसे CAA था, NRC था, right? जैसे Article 370 था, जैसा कि Triple Talaq bill tha. The ruling NDA government has Uniform Civil Code in its manifesto as well, right? And it is particularly a very big, very top topic when we are talking about UCC. Okay, so further the passage says, check all the relevant laws and control personal matters for the living in Uttarakhand. A state government ordered said that the 5-member committee will be headed by retired Supreme Court Judge Ranjana Desai, who is currently head of a Delimitation Commission of India. Other members will include certain retired High Court Delhi High Court Judge Pramod Kohli, social activist Manu Gaur, retired IAS officer Shatrughn Singh, and Doon University Vice Chancellor Surekha Dangwal. Right? Okay. Government or state government of Uttarakhand has made this particular committee to check the legal, constitutional aspect, right, and social aspect of Uniform Civil Code, which they wanted to implement, right. In the March after election first cabinet meeting, जो कि नई फॉर्म हुई थी, जिसमें चीफ मिनिस्टर थे पुष्कर सिंह धामी, right. He has already announced in the March that they are going to implement UCC in the state, and they are going to govern the personalized matter of marriages, divorce, adoption, inheritance, and succession for the all citizens irrespective of religion, which is actually the definition of UCC or Uniform Civil Code. Right. After making this announcement about this high-powered committee, this is one of the earliest state, Uttarakhand, that has developed such kind of topic or committee. Right. So this particular passage is regarding the main topic, that is Uniform Civil Code. And when it comes to Uniform Civil Code, that means we are talking about constitutional, and when it comes to the laws which are governing the personal matters, civil matters, that means legal, right? And apart from this, we are having current affairs questions like current chief minister and etc. etc. So let's start with question what we are having. Moving on. The first question is saying, which of the following article of Constitution of India lays down that the state shall endeavour to secure the UCC for the citizen throughout the Indian territory. The question is about the constitutional aspect, or which article is related to the Uniform Civil Code. Options are 41, 42, 43, 44. The correct answer is Article 44. Article 44 of Indian Constitution deals with the Uniform Civil Code, right? And it actually tells the government of India to implement the Uniform Civil Code for the citizens throughout the Indian territory. Okay, moving on to next question. Which of the following state or union territory is or are having UCC implemented so far? इनमें से कौन सा स्टेट है जहां पे यूनिफॉर्म सिविल कोड ऑलरेडी इंप्लीमेंट हो चुका है? ऑप्शंस आर हिमाचल प्रदेश, गोवा, जम्मू कश्मीर, all of the above. Please do not go for all of the above. The correct answer is Goa. Yes, the way like हर चमकती चीज सोना नहीं होती, right? हर क्वेश्चंस के ऑप्शंस में अगर all of the above है, that doesn't mean कि उसका आंसर all of the above होगा. Okay, so Goa is so far is the only state that is having Uniform Civil Code implemented. Okay, moving on to the next one. In which of the following part of Indian Constitution the directive principle of state policy, which are also known as DPSP, Okay, ये आपको पता होगा. So, which part of Indian Constitution, the directive principle for state policy of India are the guideline or the principle given to institution for governing the India and are provided. So, the which part of Constitution deals with DPSP? The options are part 2, part 3, part 4, part 5. Right? I guess बहुत easy question है, and that is Constitution के जितने भी 22 part हैं उसमें से the correct answer is part 4 of Indian Constitution. Yes. So we are dealing with the 3 questions. Out of the 3 were the core static, 2 of them were constitution, 1 of them were the state, which is having a DPSP. Moving on to next one. Pushkar Singh Dhami, an Indian politician and the member of, right, which of the following party serving as the 10th and current Chief Minister of Uttarakhand? Fill the blanks with the correct option. So the question is asking about the political party of current Chief Minister of Uttarakhand, that is Pushkar Singh Dhami. Options are Uttarakhand Vikas Dal, Indian National Congress, Bharatiya Janata Party, Aam Aadmi Party. The correct answer is Bharatiya Janata Party. Okay, make sure the BJP is having government in Uttarakhand, right? But when it comes to the central government, do not forget that is National Democratic Alliance (NDA). Yes, there are certain changes in the NDA in the recent years, right? इस alliance में कुछ parties का आना जाना हुआ है, but still the government is of NDA. So when it comes to state government, that is BJP, but the ruling government is National Democratic Alliance. Moving on to the last question. Which of the following cases are recommended, right, the application of uniform civil code? Now, when it comes to constitutional aspect of any matter, there are certain cases which becomes very important, जो कि किसी बड़े हाई कोर्ट में और सुप्रीम कोर्ट में डिस्कस किए गए होंगे, so that this particular case or the judgment of that particular case have defined a certain aspect of that constitutional provision. So when it comes to Uniform Civil Code, Article 44 is there. So इससे related recommended सबसे बढ़िया केस कौन सा है? Options are Shahbanu case 1985, Minerva Mills case, Vishakha versus State of Rajasthan, all of the above. Again, same thing. Please do not fall for all of the above, right? Undoubtedly, these all 3 cases are related to women empowerment or the female regarding judgments. But out of them, Shahbanu case in 1985 was one of the earliest जब ये बोला गया था कि यूनिफॉर्म सिविल कोड must be implemented throughout the Indian territory. Right? Directive principle for state policy says tell government to do these kind of thing, or they provide certain principles, right, on which the government should govern, government should function, so that we become the better state day by day. Right, that is DPSP. Make sure DPSP is not compulsion for the government. They are supposed to try to implement all the directive principle for state policy. Right, Shahbanu case was one of the earliest जब Uniform Civil Code implementation की बात हुई थी. Undoubtedly, this was also associated with the alumni and other things, but it was the first case that was talking about the Uniform Civil Code. Okay, so these were the 5 questions. And now what we are having in terms of CLAT. So we had passage, we had discussed. CLAT is having certain certain favorite topic to be asked. For example, any kind of legal development that is happening, or any kind of administrative development that is happening, right, or any kind of constitutional development that is going around the India. Okay, international events are also there. International matters can also be asked. For example, recently certain abortion law is being changed in United States of America. So they can directly put that particular passage in, that they can ask what is the legal provision for the abortion in India and other thing. So one of the favorite type of topic that is asked in CLAT exam was legal administration or constitutional evolution or development. This particular passage was related to that. You have seen certain current affairs questions, certain static question. Now, make sure to understand it's not always compulsory that maximum number of questions will be asked from the current affairs topic, right? That is one thing we are supposed to get rid of this particular thought. Okay, they can ask static, they can ask current affairs, but the static will be relevant or will be associated with the current topic they have discussed in the passage, right? So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let's meet in the next week, and we will see a new passage, new topic, and new CLAT topic. Right? See ya. Good day.